Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, The Crafty Closet. So today is all about tank tops. That's right, y'all know the weather has changed and it is hot outside. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do a couple of different tank tops using some mix and match materials. So for this project you're going to need a couple of tank tops. Now tank tops, I have tank tops in 3 different colors. We got some red, some yellow, and some blue. Then you're going to need some yellow heat transfer vinyl. And now we're going to throw a printable heat transfer vinyl product in here. We're going to do a full length shirt using heat transfer vinyl, the printable kind. And I'm using it, y'all know I like HTVront. This is one of my faves, y'all. HTVront dark fabric transfer paper. Now this is 11 by 17. If you don't have a wide format printer, don't worry about it. I'm going to show you how we get around that. You're also going to need your self-healing mat. You're going to need a T-ruler. You're going to need your fabric measuring tape. You're going to need a vinyl cutter. That's a sort of vinyl cutter. Pretty sure a lot of crafters probably have this. And then you're also going to need your 12 by 24 Cricut mat, as well as your regular 12 by 12 Cricut mat, and of course your printer. That's a lot, right? Don't know what I'm doing, but sounds like it's interested in seeing what's going to go on and how we're going to get all of this stuff on these shirts and make it do what it do for the summertime. Then you know what you got to do. You got to stick around. Okay, so before we get into the image, I'm going to show you guys how to trick your machine, if it's not a wide format printer, into thinking it is. So now you're going to use your self-healing mat. You're going to line your printable vinyl. Remember, we're using 11 by 17, and we're going to just cut it. I'm going to show you what we do. So we're going to be cutting this to 8.5. It's still going to be 17 inches long. Make sure you tape your vinyl down so that it doesn't shift when you're going to cut it to size. Now, you can use any tape you want. Once you have it in place, you're going to use your pen. You're going to line it up to 8.5, a little less than 8.5, just to be safe so it doesn't get stuck in your printer. This is where your T-ruler comes in. You're going to go ahead and line it up. We're going to then draw a straight line down. So this is where we're going to cut our paper to 8.5. Now, once you go ahead and you get your line straight, just go ahead and draw it. And then we're going to go ahead and once we have our line drawn, we're going to then cut this paper down to size. So now we got our straight line drawn, and I'm going to then show you what you do with it. So now that you have your line drawn, this is your guideline. You're going to go ahead and get your vinyl cutter out, and we're going to fold this vinyl paper. We're going to fold it backside down so you can see your guideline, which is the black line we drew. We're going to fold it, I said, underside down. That black line is going to be used as your guide. You're going to make sure it lines up with your blade in your vinyl cutter. Now once we get it in the vinyl cutter, we're just going to make sure it lines up straight and properly. It's not given at the bottom. At the top, it's all centered. And here we go. As you can see, we have a straight line down. Remember, our black line is our guide. You're going to line that up to your blade. Lightly touch your ruler. And now you're going to go ahead and make sure your line is straight. You're going to slide that up. And once we slide it, you're going to have your 8.5 by 17 paper. Tricking the printer. There you go. That's all you need. That's it. 8.5. Don't worry about it. You got it good. You like that? Here we go. Let's get to the images. So now it's image time. You're going to open up a clean canvas on your design space. Now the image I am using for this full length tank top. Well, I'm using a few, but the first one we're going to be doing is our printable vinyl, and I'm using Tweety Bird. Now, I fell in love with it when I first saw it. It was cool, clean, bright, and I loved everything about it. Now, I got this image off of Etsy. I bought it for, I think, maybe $2 and 25 cents. Not too much. It comes with a couple of files, so there's some different images of Tweety you'll be able to use. If you want to use Tweety, you can use anything, but we're going with Tweety Bird. Now remember, these are specific sizes to my shirt. You guys got to remember, you have to measure your shirt to your size format. Now I went with 6 by 9, 8 by 12 by 04 because that was what I measured when I was measuring out the design for my shirt. I showed you guys before how to measure out designs using the fabric ruler. If you didn't see that, it's in a previous video. Make sure you check it out. So now we have our design already ready. Nothing else to do to it. Now I needed a little razzle dazzle, so I decided to add the text smile, and I went with the affiliacious short stack. I don't know, looked a little quirky, and it kind of fit with the whole Tweety Bird picture, so I decided to use that font to go on the top. So now this font has an outline, and what's going to happen is the outline will automatically darken out and you won't see it. So you'll have to remember, if you want to use the outline part of it, meaning it's a layered project or a layered font, you'll have to remember to unhide the outline. If you don't, then it's fine. In the intro video, I told you guys I only used yellow. Then last minute I decided to use the outline. So if you want to do it the way I do it, you'll have to also add black heat transfer vinyl to your stock, so you'll be able to do it the exact same way. But here we go. As you can see, it's a cute little font, kind of quirky. Now I'm going to go ahead and just measure out the wording to make sure, of course, everything is proportionate and it's all, fit to size. Everything has to be fit to size, and it has to be fit to y'all size. Y'all make sure you measure it to your sizing. So now, as you can see, it's affiliacious short stack. Looks fine. I'm just going to go ahead and bring it out. Now, as I told you, the outline automatically hides itself. If you want to use the outline, you're going to have to make sure you unhide it. As you can see, the outline is black, which means you'll have to layer this. If you want to use it this way, by all means, you do so. So now I'm just going to curve it. I got a nice little semicircle around Tweety's face, as you can see, and it actually looked good after I used the outline. So I was happy with it. Wasn't too much else to do except to make sure that the sizing of your wording fits the sizing of your shirt. Once you have that all together, you're going to go ahead and move that. And now we're going to put it on the shirt. You know, I like visual. So there is no tank top per se template, but there's a jersey template that gives you a tank top format. So you're going to go to your jersey template, sports jerseys. And as you can see, if you click up here, it gives you women's tank. So it's giving you a tank top type of format. Now this tank top format makes it look like a dress. I don't know why, but just keep in mind that it's just actually the tank top shirt. So mine is a light blue, and now I'm gonna go ahead and put my face on it. Let's slide her over here and make sure she looks great. So now make sure that, there we go, make sure that my outline is black for the bottom of the smile wording. So now that we have everything there, we're gonna highlight it all, slide it over, and now I'm gonna show you guys what I mean, how it makes it look like a dress, which is so weird. I don't know why. I guess because there is no real, you see how it goes all the way down and it literally makes it look like a tank top dress, which could probably be cute. And if you had a tank top dress, you could probably, format this and fit it to that, but that's not what we're doing right here. It's a simple tank top shirt. So now we're just gonna go ahead and line it up. I like everything about this. I'm hoping you guys do. Simply Smile. We're giving Tweety Bird face. Tweety Bird is giving very much be happy. Like, be happy. So we like this. I like it. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to send it to the printer as if I was going to print it because there's nothing else to be done. So you're going to go ahead, of course, and you're going to click Make It. Now, let's go ahead and click Make. Click. All right, I was going to save it and go back, but I decided to just give you quickly what we're going to do if we're going to print it and send it to our machine. So we're going to go ahead and click, let me cancel this. Now let's go ahead and click Make It. Now, once you get into your Cricut images, as you can see, even though our paper is 8.5 by 17, it's going to print in our parameters, even though the machine thinks it's 11 by 14. As you can see, the image is literally what we wanted at the 8.5 and a little by the 17 is only going to be like 8.5 by 14, which is perfect. You're going to go send it to the printer. Once you click your printer, you find your printer, make sure your bleed is on. As you can see, you make sure it is in your registration marks. You're going to go ahead and click System Dialog. That is going to make sure you can use your print preferences. And at this point, my printer literally started tripping. So I had to go ahead, cut the video, and pick back up in the next part. So I don't know what happened to my printer, but yes, I was stressed, y'all, and aggravated. So I decided to speed it up a little bit, and I'm going to just give you the last two images really quickly. Now we're going with Love. Again, design bundles. I've told you guys about this before. This image was free using my credits that I get monthly. So I needed a little extra on it. I decided to add some text, and I use the font DTC Bikini. It looks really cute. I had some purple vinyl laying around, so I decided to also just, make use of it. Never throw away scraps, y'all. You never know what you can use it for. So there you go. That's it. I realized that it will look great on the yellow shirt, so I went with that one for this image. Remember, use your sports jersey setting, and there you go. Gives you the tank top. Now, for our last and final one, we are doing the adulting. This is the red. Adulting would not recommend. Yeah, it's hard. So we're using the regular black iron on vinyl. Again, that was a simple image. I got that off of Design Bundles also. And I'm going to put this on my red shirt. As you can see, that's it. That was a simple one. It will come, it came all ungrouped. You have to make sure you attach the entire image so that it prints as one. That's it, y'all. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, notification bell, and stick around to the end to see what happens with our shirts. Take it easy.